Hey guys, this is Bill with Handgun Safety Academy. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday so far. Today, guys, I have some interesting statistics I'd like to go over, and it's based upon how important it is to be able to handle a loaded firearm and be safe about it. How to safely clear it, how to safely load it, and how to safely store it. And so these statistics are basically going to be based on why it's so important for you gun owners to actually go through a certified basic handgun safety fundamental presentation and actually go through a dry fire class using the targets you see in the back and using your own firearm during the drills. And then once you've got your certificate of completion from that class, then you go to a live range and practice what you've learned in the presentation and the dry fire class drills. And so these are the statistics. In 2023, 1,043,421 handguns were sold. In the first 4 months of 2024, so far, the first 4 months, 340,903 were sold in California. These are guns sold in California. And a large percentage of those guns that were sold were bought by women. And so here it is, late September? So obviously we know that more guns have been sold in California prior to the 4 months ago. And so how many of those people that actually bought a firearm for either home defense or recreational shooting, how many of those buyers actually went through a certified basic handgun safety fundamental course that had a presentation on how to be safe with a loaded firearm and actually use their firearm during a dry fire drills in a safe and controlled environment using laser to practice their trigger pull, their grip, their sight alignment, sight picture, and especially when it comes to malfunction and how to safely clear your firearm and how to store it if you have children at home. Well, statistics show that very few. In the last year, I've asked a lot of the beginners out there who have firearms, maybe they've gone to a range a couple times, if they got a certificate of completion and actually gone through a safety class, and they said no. And that's not a good thing. Now, in 2023, there were 474 accidental shootings involving children with handguns in California. Now, statistics is showing that 80% of those accidents, it was the owners of the firearms thought they were unloaded. So, guys, that's why it's so important to go through a basic handgun safety fundamental presentation and dry fire class drill in order to be safe and responsible when when owning a firearm, and especially if you have children in the house. Here at Handgun Safety Academy, we offer that class. All you got to do is go to myhandgunsafety.com. Go to Basic Handgun Safety Fundamental Presentation and Dry Fire Drill Class. Find a date that fits you. If you don't see one that works for you, you can contact me at handgunsafetyacademy@gmail.com and we can set you up with a class that best fits your schedule, and we can do up to 6 people. Now, the other statistic I found was those of you that are either have a CCW permit, or maybe you're looking to get a CCW permit. As of June of 2024, there were nearly 22.9 million concealed carry permit holders in the United States. That's in the United States. However, the number does not include those states that you don't have to have a permit, but yet you can carry a firearm. Now, here in California, California has had an increase of 42,000% increase, which is what puts you well over 100,000 permit holders or applications here in California alone. So that just shows how many people are actually getting their CCW permit, or they've applied for it because of the increase in violent crimes here in California, especially in LA County and San Diego County. Now, what's sad is that, yes, they go through classes, which are 16 hours classes, but the classes don't really hit on different topics that these CCW owners need to know, so that they can, if the unthinkable does happen and they have to draw their firearm to protect themselves or their family member, what the steps are that you follow when you have made that shot to stop the attacker. Most of the people that I've talked to that have taken my CCW pre-preparation, presentation, and dry fire class drills, which is for those of you that already have a CCW license but need to review the new laws and the steps to keep you out of jail, or those of you that are thinking about getting one, you might want to take this CCW preparation class first to make sure that a CCW permit is for you. Now, unfortunately, the people that I've had go through the class, I have had a couple of them decide, once they've learned about the responsibility they're going to carry when they have a CCW permit, and when they're carrying a loaded firearm in public, they've actually mentioned that, you know, at this time, a CCW permit, I'm not ready for that yet. But you have to know these rules. And so that's why this class is so important to go through, to make sure that you understand the 4 rules that govern the use of deadly force. And you have to follow the 4 rules, especially when you live here in California. You have got to understand that our prosecutors here in California really don't like us gun owners who are carrying a concealed permit. And so you've got to be ready for that, and you've got to fully understand your responsibility and what the steps are that you need to follow in order to hopefully keep you out of prison. Okay, guys? So guys, as you can see in the background there, those are just a few of the targets that we use. We also do a holster drill for CCW holders as well, and these are all timed. So the holster drills are speed and accuracy from your holster, because I'm hoping you guys that have these permits, I'm sure hoping you're practicing at least 2 or 3 or 4 times a month on your drills, and due to ammunition and the cost of range fees and ammunition, now they've added tax here in California, more tax on guns and ammo, that it almost makes it hard to go to the gun range because it's so expensive. But doing these dry fire drills and these holster drills that we offer here, this is going to keep your skills up. So if the unthinkable does happen and you do have to pull from your holster to protect yourself or a family member, you can go to my handgunsafetyacademy.com, check out the courses we offer, hit the description on them, pick the one that best interests you or that best works for you. Again, you can go to my handgunsafetyacademy@gmail.com, and you can we can schedule a time that best fits your schedule. Okay, guys? You guys have a great day.